These men have unearthed a 5,000-year-old relic in Egypt, and it will terrify you. What was supposed to be a simple dig turned into a ravaged nightmare. In the middle of the desert sands, they unearthed an artist who should never have been touched. Even the most experienced researchers were speechless. What there was not just a piece of history, it was a dark warning from the past. Today, you will learn about highly bizarre relics found in Egypt. Curious? Join us and let's go. Number 17. The Great Pyramid's Secret Chamber. The Great Pyramid of Giza just got even more mysterious. Scientists discovered a massive 100-foot-long hidden void within the structure. Was it a burial chamber? An architectural marvel? The world's most elaborate ancient storage unit? Modern scanning technology revealed this concealed space, but its purpose remains tantalizingly undefined. Architects and historians are losing their minds trying to decode this architectural Easter egg. It's like the pyramid is playing the ultimate archaeological game of hide and seek. Number 16. The Spinning Statue Mystery. Hold on to your archaeological hats. We're diving into a museum mystery that'll make your skepticism radar go wild. At the Manchester Museum in the UK, a small statue of a man named Neb Senu started doing something impossible, spinning on its own, captured by CCTV cameras. Cue the dramatic whispers about curses and supernatural phenomena. But before you start planning an exorcism, science stepped in with a delightfully mundane explanation. Turns out the statue's movement was caused by, wait for it, traffic, vibrations, and museum visitors' footsteps. Sometimes reality is less exciting than our wildest imagination. This tale perfectly illustrates how easily we can transform ordinary occurrences into supernatural events. One moment you're a museum artifact, the next you're allegedly possessed by ancient spirits. Number 15. The Board Game of Death. Forget your modern board games. The ancient Egyptians had Senet, a game that was less about fun and more about a cosmic journey through the afterlife. This wasn't just a pastime. It was a spiritual simulation of the most intense kind. Imagine sitting down to play a game where every move represents your soul's journey through the underworld. Each piece's movement wasn't just about winning, it was about surviving the realm of the dead. Archaeological nerds, experts, believe the game was a profound metaphorical experience, mapping out the treacherous path between life and death. For 2,500 years, Egyptians played this game, turning a simple board into a portal of existential exploration. It's like they turned spiritual navigation into a family game night activity. I have a question for you. First, I would like to say that it is possible to follow the greatest curiosities of our world every day. But to do so, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, are you already subscribed? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Also, take the opportunity to like the video, so YouTube will recommend more videos from our channel. So, leave your like right now. And now that you have done that, let's go. Number 14. The Mysterious Book of the Dead. Dive deep into the shadows of ancient Egypt, where secrets whisper from centuries-old papyrus scrolls. The Book of the Dead isn't just another dusty artifact. It's a portal to a world where life and death dance in mysterious harmony. Discovered in Saqqara, this extraordinary necropolis revealed a papyrus hidden inside a coffin, depicting intricate illustrations of gods and afterlife scenes that would make your spine tingle. Archaeologists were stunned by this well-preserved text, offering an unprecedented window into the complex beliefs of ancient Egyptians. Contrary to popular belief, this wasn't originally called the Book of the Dead. That's a modern dramatic twist added by researchers who couldn't resist making it sound more mysterious. The ancient Egyptians saw it as a crucial guidebook, a survival manual for navigating the treacherous journey beyond mortal existence. Each intricate page tells a story of ritual, belief, and the profound connection between the living and the departed. Imagine carrying a manual that promises safe passage through the unknown. That's exactly what these ancient souls believed they were doing. Number 13. The Severed Hands Ritual. Hold on to your, hands. This discovery is not for the faint-hearted. Around 3,600 years ago, Egyptian warriors had a particularly gruesome way of doing business. Forget cryptocurrency. These guys traded in actual human body parts. When a warrior won a battle, they'd cut off the right hands of their enemies. But this wasn't just about trophy hunting. These hands were literal currency, exchanged for gold. It was a brutal economic system that embodied the ancient Egyptian belief of carrying everything, even traumatic battle memories, into the afterlife. Number 12. Meteorite jewelry. Who said ancient Egyptians didn't know how to accessorize? Archaeological investigations uncovered something mind-blowing. Jewelry crafted from meteorites that fell from the sky thousands of years ago. These weren't just ordinary trinkets. These were cosmic accessories that predated the Iron Age by millennia. Researchers discovered beads in a 5,000-year-old tomb, confirming that these were likely space rocks transformed into glittering adornments. Picture an ancient Egyptian nobility sporting jewelry literally crafted from fallen stars. Talk about a conversation starter. Some experts debate whether these were genuinely meteorite-based or early attempts at metal smelting, but one thing's certain: these ancients knew how to make an entrance. The discovery challenges everything we thought we knew about technological capabilities in ancient civilizations. Space rocks becoming royal bling? Only in Egypt could such a wild narrative unfold. Number 11. The Screaming Mummy. Imagine a face trapped in an eternal scream, not from a horror movie, but from the depths of ancient Egyptian history. Meet Meritamun, a mummy that looks like she's been caught in the most bone-chilling moment of her life. This isn't your typical dusty archaeological find. This is a real-life snapshot of pure human terror. Medical scans revealed a shocking story. Experts believe Meritamun died from a massive heart attack, her body left undiscovered for hours. As rigor mortis set in, her final moment of panic became immortalized in bandages and preservation. Picture this: a woman alone, gripped by a sudden fatal medical emergency, her final expression of fear frozen for thousands of years. It's like finding a pause button on human emotion, raw, unfiltered, and absolutely spine-chilling. Each time researchers look at her, they're looking into a moment of pure, unscripted, human vulnerability. Number 10. Headless falcons and mysterious inscriptions. In 2022, archaeologists stumbled upon a shrine that looked like it was designed by the most bizarre conspiracy theorist. Picture this: 15 headless falcons carefully placed on a pedestal, accompanied by stone monuments of unknown gods. Located in the old port city of Berenike, this 1,700-year-old shrine screams weird ritual from every angle. The most bizarre detail: a Greek inscription that essentially says, "Don't boil a head here," because apparently that was such a common problem they needed to write a sign about it. Historians are scratching their heads, trying to decode the meaning behind these decapitated birds and cryptic messages. Was this a sacred offering, a bizarre local custom, or just ancient Egyptians having a really dark sense of humor? The mystery continues. Number 9. Queen Nefertiti's mummy. In the world of Egyptology, finding Nefertiti's mummy is like the holy grail of archaeological discoveries. In 2022, an expert claimed to have finally cracked the code. But here's the catch: they're keeping everyone in suspense. The Egyptian Ministry of Tourism is probably doing a happy dance. Nothing revives a struggling tourism industry like the promise of a massive historical reveal. It's like the archaeological equivalent of a Netflix cliffhanger. Everyone's waiting, theories are spinning, and the anticipation is killing everyone. Number 8. Mummified lion cubs. Forget your typical museum exhibits. Sakura's necropolis just dropped the most bizarre archaeological mic: mummified lion cubs that survived thousands of years. This wasn't just another burial ground. It was a wild animal preservation project that would make modern taxidermists look like amateurs. Imagine ancient Egyptians carefully wrapping lion cubs in bandages, treating them with the same reverence as human royalty. These weren't just random animal remains, they were sacred beings. Practically VIP passes to the divine realm. Alongside these lions, archaeologists found a menagerie of mummified creatures: cats, crocodiles, cobras, and birds. Basically a Noah's Ark preserved in bandages. Only a handful of intact lion cub mummies exist worldwide, making this discovery rarer than a smartphone signal in the desert. These cubs are like time-traveling ambassadors, whispering secrets from an era when animals weren't just pets, but spiritual symbols. Number 7. Shabti dolls. Let's talk about the most ingenious retirement plan in history. Ancient Egyptians didn't just prepare for the afterlife, they outsourced their eternal labor. Enter the Shabti dolls, miniature worker figurines designed to clock in for you in the afterlife. Picture this: you die, but your work responsibilities totally covered. These tiny dolls came with magical spells that basically said, "Hey, do my job for me in eternity." Wealthy Egyptians would pack these workforce substitutes, ensuring they could lounge around in the afterlife while their miniature representatives handled the grunt work. It's like having an eternal temp agency, but with mystical powers. Sick of working? No problem. Send your Shabti. Can't make it to the otherworldly office? Your little clay colleagues got you covered. Number 6. The world's oldest brewery. Hold onto your mugs. Archaeologists just uncovered the most epic brewing operation in human history. Located in Abdos, this 5,000-year-old brewery could produce 20,000 liters per batch. That's enough beer to make every single person in a 40,000-seat stadium absolutely hammered. Think craft brewing is a modern invention? Ancient Egyptians were the original brewmasters. Using magnetic survey equipment, researchers mapped out a production facility that would make modern microbreweries look like amateur hour. These guys weren't just making beer, they were creating liquid civilization. Number 5. Bhutan, the lost royal city. In 2021, archaeologists hit the historical jackpot. Bhutan, a 3,400-year-old royal city near Luxor, emerged from the sands like a mirage. This wasn't just another archaeological site. This was an entire living, breathing, ancient metropolis frozen in time. Imagine discovering an entire city complete with palaces, workshops, kitchens, and even a cemetery. 3 royal palaces. Tools, pottery, jewelry. It's like finding a time capsule that reveals everyday life in ancient Egypt. Historians' minds were blown. This discovery rewrote everything we thought we knew about ancient Egyptian urban living. Number 4. The Black Tomb Mystery. Picture this: Cairo, 2018. Archaeologists stumble upon a black granite sarcophagus that looks like it crawled straight out of a horror movie set. The internet went crazy. Was this the legendary tomb of Alexander the Great? Spoiler alert: nope, just a bucket of archaeological disappointment. Opening this bad boy was like playing archaeological Russian roulette. Curse warnings? Check. Biohazard risks? Double check. When they finally cracked it open, instead of golden treasures or epic royal remains, they found 3 skeletons swimming in what can only be described as ancient sewage soup. Talk about a career-defining moment gone wrong. The stench was so legendary, it probably could have been weaponized. Forget mummy curses. These archaeologists were cursing their life choices. Instead of historical glory, they got a front-row seat to a 2,000-year-old plumbing disaster. Number 3. The pregnant mummy. Science just dropped the most emotional archaeological bombshell. A mummy transported from Egypt to Poland in the early 1800s turned out to be something entirely unexpected. For years, researchers thought they had a male priest. Modern scanning technology revealed a gut-punching truth. This was a woman, 28 weeks pregnant when she died. Imagine the technology that can peek through thousands of years of bandages and reveal such an intimate human story. One moment, you're looking at dusty archaeological remains. The next, you're confronting a deeply personal human tragedy. This wasn't just a scientific discovery. It was a portal to an individual's lost life story. Radiological scanning transformed a nameless mummy into a person with a heartbreaking narrative. Someone's unborn child, preserved in time, waiting to be remembered. Number 2. Ancient tattoos. Forget everything you know about tattoos. These aren't your hipster Brooklyn ink designs. We're talking about 5,000-year-old body art that just rewrote archaeological textbooks. 2 mummies. One epic discovery. A male mummy sporting a wild bull tattoo. A female with intricate S-shaped patterns. Infrared technology revealed what centuries couldn't. These weren't just marks, but sophisticated artistic expressions. Previously, Historians thought tattoos were a recent trend. Wrong. This discovery obliterated multiple myths. Tattoos weren't just for women. They weren't a modern invention. They were complex cultural statements etched into skin thousands of years before. Instagram influencers made them trendy. Number 1. The Coffin Bonanza. Luxor, 2019. Archaeologists hit the mummy jackpot. Imagine stumbling upon 30 perfectly preserved wooden coffins, each holding its own universe of secrets. This wasn't just a discovery, it was an archaeological block party. The excavation revealed fascinating cultural nuances. Female mummies positioned with open hands, male mummies with clenched fists, because apparently, even in the afterlife, guys might need to throw a punch. These weren't just corpses. They were time capsules of human complexity. Every week seemed to bring another shocking find. Ancient Egypt was like that friend who can't stop dropping mind-blowing stories at dinner. If you want more videos about archaeological discoveries in Egypt, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your opinion. Take advantage and click on this video that's appearing on the screen, as I've selected it especially for you. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.